Well, right guys, it's Eminem from Let's Go Fishing. Last time you see me, I had a big beard and a massive hair growing, and I'd not long come out of hospital because I'd done something stupid. As it says on the video, I've been drinking, and as I said, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm far from an alcoholic. I started drinking after my stroke because that's the only way I could keep my mouth lubricated, and also I got a taste just for something different, instead of pop all the time. And I found some cider which I started drinking, and bloody hell, it was nice. It still is nice. But I went over the top when we had that heat wave. I was buying lemonade, normal lemonade, whites. Got a load of sugar in, and I was buying the cider and putting it in I got a little freezer in my little shed down there, just to chill it right down. Sometimes I chill it that far down. When I poured it out, the bubbles turn crystallise and turn to ice as they come out. So I would drink half of it and then top it up with lemonade, thinking it would help. But it helped cool me down over, it's the only way I could get my throat cooled down. When you get really hoarse and the back of your throat down here, you cannot quench that thirst. So anyway, I was drinking it like it was going out of fashion. And of course, that spiked my blood sugars right through the ceiling. And I was saying to my wife, Sally, I said, my guts are really playing up. I was passing wind, and God, man, anybody who was near me, I was really making them sick. That's how bad it smelt. It was evil. I think it was like someone crawled up my arse and died, but it was horrible. And yeah, of course, with me doing that, one night my daughter just looked at me and said, Dad, I'm going to take you to the hospital. I said, why? She said, you don't look too good. I said, and normally I would argue with her. I go, no, I'm all right. I went, Bab, I think you're right. I don't feel good. Anyway, we spent 2 days. My daughter took me at, I think about 8 o'clock on the night. She stopped with me till late, till about sod off. She stopped with me late, and I said to her, tell Sally to come up at any time, because Sally was at work. I said, tell her to come up at any time. I said, because, and luckily enough, they'd done it in, swap over. And I was on this little sideboard with a load of other people, and I was hooked up, got a cannula in and all this stuff. And they took me blood sugars, and you couldn't read it on their thing. They decided to send me blood sugars away. They just said it was high. So they sent me blood sugars away. An hour later, well, sorry, not an hour later, a day and a half later, I was on the ward. And as soon as I landed on the ward, they were doing ops and fucking needles everywhere in my arm. Well, in my hand. Sorry, I had a cannula in my hand, but I had so much blood taken out my arm. Fucking unreal. I thought I was giving a blood transfusion. That's how much blood they took. Anyway, and I said, don't get walking around. You stay in that bed. I said, well, what about the toilet? But luckily enough, on my wood, there was a toilet right in front of me. I said, well, you got your cannula in, and you can take that into the toilet with you. I was the only one who could walk on my ward. Believe it or not, I was the only one who could walk on the ward. So there was a bloke here next to me, nice guy. Bloke in front of me, nice guy. Old bloke over there, nice guy. But I woke up the following, well, 2 days later, and the bed was gone, and he passed away. Unfortunately, unfortunately. But he was an old man, a lot older than me, I think. Anyway, besides that, so they've done everything they had to do, sorted me out, and now I'm back. Yeah, and I want to get out fishing. This is what I'm on here for. It is now Saturday. I think it's Saturday the 1st. And what I want to do, I want to, as I said, I haven't been able to drive that far, but me and the wife went to a funeral Monday, and I said, my wife was by the side of me, she can drive. My wife was by the side of me. I said, look, I want to do this journey with you. I want to drive there and back. We went up to Wales. So we went there and back, and I felt really comfortable. So that means I feel comfortable enough now to drive down to the coast and also drive to Evesham. I did do a little one at Evesham before. Yeah, I did. That was before I done something fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah, I feel real good. Believe it or not, that is a week's growth. Shaved it all off, and that's what happens within a week. Yes. And of course, now, all I'm doing, I'm just getting on here to let you know that I will be back on. I haven't been on much this year because of my illnesses. Well, my one illness anyway. My stroke, that knocked me sideways. But now, I'm feeling a lot better. I've been put on a load of different drugs. I mean, I'm back onto insulin again because I'm type 2 diabetes. So I've got to have injections now, as well as my tablets. So, watch this space, guys. I should be back out on the bank soon enough. I think I might take a trip out Monday. I might. All depends. Yeah, I think I will, actually. I think I will take a trip out because I think I deserve one. Because of all the shit I've put myself through. Yeah. And my wife, of course. Well, because I put my wife through a lot of shit, I bought her a little car to run around in, so she don't have to depend on me all the time. And my daughter said to her, I don't think that's a taxi to go to fucking A&E. I went, okay. As you do. So of course, yeah, I'm feeling good now. A lot of people said I look better because I do a TikTok. I've got a TikTok account. People said on TikTok I look better, and I've got friends in the fishing community who said, Cole, who actually I've friends in the street said, Cole, you look fucking rough. And I said, thank you. But now they're seeing me, they're going, Cole, you really look well. I mean, oh, thanks. But I look better when I shaved this off. So, of course, you know, I've done something stupid. And I've learnt my fucking lesson. I won't be doing that again in a hurry. The only beer I can drink is light beer, zero beer, because it's got no sugar in. And of course it's not non-alcoholic, so I can drink that without having any side effects. I think, but I had my wife bought me 4 bottles of something, Corona Light, and I got to admit, I enjoyed it. Because me not being a drinker, I just said to the missus the one day, yes, actually it was a couple of days ago, I said, you know, I feel like a taste of a bit of beer. And she goes, I'll go down the road, see if they've got any stuff called, like I can drink Bud Light and this other stuff like, as long as it's 0 sugar. And I thought, wow, if I can drink that, I'll be happy. I don't need to, don't get me wrong, I don't need the drink. But this is all I'm drinking at the moment. 0 sugar Coke. Yeah, 0, 0, everything on there is 0, look. And I'm drinking that, and I feel absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so anyway, guys, I'll speak to you soon when I'm on the bank, probably. Catch you later, bye.